WHYS LP Eau Claire.
You're listening to The Bear's Den with Poppa Bear on listener-supported WHYS, Eau Claire's community radio.
Good afternoon, listeners, and today we got a special edition of The Bear's Den. We have the front man from Rising Elijah hard rockin' L.A. band, Mr. Chase. How are you doing today?
Man, no complaints, man. Sunny California, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's go through. Who are all the band members and contributions, and how did you guys come together as a band?
All right, so it's Raz is the guitar player. Chris is the drummer. I'm the singer. Right now, we've gone through a lot of bassists. So currently, Alan Hurd is our bassist at the moment. Bassists always seem to fall out for whatever reason. But yeah, so that's the foursome.
Who are the band's major musical influences? Who have you been compared to as far as when you're out?
So we're pretty eclectic in our sounds as far as like rock and blues and stuff. You know, everything from like Maiden to Priest to LA Guns to Motley Crue. We haven't really been compared to too many bands, honestly. A couple folks told us to check out Dirty Honey, but we don't really sound like them. I think they just told us to check them out because they're, hip and current and bringing that rock and roll stuff. Yeah, I mean, just that Sunset Strip vibe. Hard rocking, riffy, down tune, balls to the wall kind of stuff.
Sure. So it's like 2019 then you joined the band and you were started gigging in the Los Angeles area right away. What are some of the venues that you're playing?
So we played Viper Room. Actually, Viper Room was when we did our single release right before the whole COVID. COVID ruined everything for the whole world, so not just us, But, yeah, I mean, other than the Viper Room, we played Silver Lake Lounge, we played Lucky Strike Hollywood, Lexington Bar out here in L.A., what else? Universal Bar and Grill, Malone.
So it's L.A., Hollywood, Ventura, and...
Oh, we did do one out in Ventura. What was that place called? The Garage Bar. We did play the Garage Bar once.
Now, you did say that you did shoot your first video at one of these venues, and what was that?
So our first video was Shoot 'Em Down, and we did that right by the LA River, right by there's this place, LA Rehearsal Studios, where like tons of bands, you name it, you call it, everyone goes and has their rock out there, and so we did the first video right around the corner by the train tracks in the LA River.
Oh, and let's go ahead and play that since it was your first video that you put out for the upcoming self-titled album that you're going to release. And when is that release date, by the way?
We're going to do a 1-2 punch with the singles and then put the album out. Well, not an album, but it's an EP. 5 to 7 songs. But yeah, Shoot 'Em Down was definitely the first.
Okay, let's play that one right away then. This is Shoot 'Em Down.
Red, red roof
And that's Shoot 'Em Down, and we're here in studio with Chase, the lead singer from Rising Elijah out of Los Angeles, California.
Oh, sorry.
So glad to have you back. And this video led to an appearance. You want to tell us about that?
Frosty in French. Yeah, Pete submitted to them. I'm not clear on which side or whatever, but yeah, they got back, and it was like right at the beginning of the pandemic. Like I want to say April, when we got on there, and it was unanimous. Like everyone was like, boom, boom, boom. Everyone loved it. Of course, Heidi loved it. She loves everything. Eric was a little bit of a hater, called us cock rock, but but I mean, when he was in the Motley Crue, it was like, oh yeah, all right, that's a little bit of cock rock. I get it.
Actually, everybody, both Frosty, Heidi, Frank, and they had call-in viewers, and everybody unanimously voted "Stay" in their show. That was their portion that was called, and that portion was called "Should I Stay or Should I Go?" a Clash song. So that's really good when it's an anonymous vote to stay.
Like I moved out here from Chicago, let's call it like about 12 years ago, and I used to listen to K. I mean, not used to, but I listened to KLOS all the time, and like getting on the Frosty, Heidi, and Frank Stay or Go was like I'd always be like, oh man, one day, and then to actually get on it was like, oh man, a little milestone checked off with the belt. You know what I mean?
The bucket list type thing. So anyway, when you did get that unanimous vote, they allowed you to play your second song that you shot, and that one you.
So the second song was actually, it came out that day. It was kind of it was kind of serendipitous, if you will, the way it lined up. But yeah, Silent Death. And that's the one that Frank actually liked more.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, I'll go ahead and spin that one right away here then. That one is called Silent Death.
Shows you where the
Back with you, WHYS, the Bears Den. We have Chase from Rising Elijah.
You know the vibes.
Do you want to tell us about all your contact info and where to find your music?
Yeah. So, risingelijah.com. Everything's spelled properly. We have stuff on Spotify, YouTube, whatever music services you use, we're there. Instagram, Rising Elijah Official, and Facebook, Rising Elijah.
So it's basically everywhere we can find music, huh? Okay, so that was your second video, was the Silent Death one that you were just released that day that you were on the Frosty, Heidi, and Frank show. And then what was the story on the next video that you released?
We wanted to do a cover, and so the song's from Reagan Youth, but made popular by the movie Airheads. Yeah, Brandon Fraser and Adam Sandler and what's his name from Boardwalk Empire? Yeah, that guy. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so yeah, we wanted to do a cover, and Pete actually kind of came up with the synopsis of the video, just like the black and white, go hard, and the homie Wacko, shout out Wacko Films, he's doing a lot of stuff right now too with like iHeart and Disney and stuff. He shot that video. He also shot the first one, but yeah, he shot this one, and yeah, we knocked it out. It was like a one-day session.
And what was the song? Who want to give us a Degenerated? Let's go ahead and play that one too. I had to edit it just a little bit to make it FCC friendly here. Here's Rising Elijah and Degenerated.
Shot into it on a Tuesday
Rising Elijah on WHYS Radio, the Bear's Den, with Gary Poppa Bear Schmaltz with you here, and we are talking to Chase, the frontman and lead singer from Rising Elijah. You guys just had a good story about being signed to a label in this past month.
Yeah, well, so Pete knew Chris Flores from like a while back, and he went ahead and had to remix and master some of the songs. And initially, like, because I didn't know Chris or nothing like that, but, you know, bands always tinker. So I was like, God damn it, these songs are done. But I was like, well, you know, let them do it. And then, so when I heard the difference, it was like, can't even, like, compare it. It was, you know, so good.
Well, we're talking about Big Chris Flores here.
Coming out from Chicago, you know, Guns N' Roses and L.A. Guns and all that was my fave. You know, and so, like, to be working with someone that, like, did Slash's solo stuff was, like, wow. You know, like, wow. Like, you know, like, I poured a shot for me and my wife, and we're like, we made it! You know? But yeah, so he did our new songs, Sunday, Blue 72, and then a couple others. And his son actually shot and directed the videos that are coming out now. Sunburst Film, so shout out Sage and Sunburst. They, and we just got the second drop back today, and it looks pretty good. So, I mean, you know, I haven't actually met Chris in person, but, man, shout out.
Yeah, Chris actually did an interview with me, and we played Sunday, and do you want to tell us about what happened in the chain of events after that?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Rock Solid Entertainment. Yeah, shout out Phil. Yeah, you know, they were into it, and, you know, we were kind of like, and just before that, another UK label reached out to us, and you know, they were kind of bummed. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but you know, like, I did my, like, due diligence, and yeah, they were kind of bummed. But yeah, and like literally, like, the next week is when you guys played Sunday, and Phil and Rock Solid hit us up, and so Rock Solid, Stony AMG, you know, we got a little push behind us now. And yeah, I mean, thank you for playing it in the first place, you know, to put it all together.
Let's play that one. It's called Sunday, and it kind of was a turning point for you. So here's Sunday from Rising Elijah.
Stretch of highway, hands clutch your rosary inside, way tight. The devil's in my backseat with that same drunken look in his eye, won't pass me by. In a song, heaven help us stop the fall. Sunday after service,
Man back with you on WHYS, The Bear's Den with Gary Poppa, Bear, Schmaltz, and Rising Elijah's frontman, Chase. Hey, Chase. Hey, do you want to give us your info one more time and tell us more about the next video that you let out and the other two that are going to complete the album?
It's risingelijah.com. On all your social medias, Rising Elijah Official. We out here, you know, L.A., baby, Sunset Strip style rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the next song, Blue 72, is another one that Big Chris Flores did. And his son actually shot the new video that we just got back today, actually. Sunburst Films. Yeah, Blue 72, it's got a little theme. It's like some motion picture stuff. Kind of cool.
And that's the second of the new release ones that we're premiering today. And then you have two more titles that'll be forthcoming before the album is released.
Yeah, I think, yeah, we're kind of in the gray on that, of how we're going to do it. We just want to get these two, the Sunday and Blue 72 out, hit them like boom, boom, like a Friday and a Friday or something like that, so we can knock it out, you know, get some momentum behind the whole project. But yeah, I mean, all the songs are done. It's just you know, just a matter of pushing this up first. And you know, like thank you for facilitating the whole service with you know, Phil and all that. Because, you know, we were just kind of punching the wall for a bit. You know, and then, you know, the pandemic obviously screwed everything up. But yeah, we were just kind of punching the wall, and this kind of gave us a little daylight to, you know.
It might get shut down again, but until then, why don't you give a thank out and tell us who your manager is? And
Shout out Steve. Steve's manager, Chris on the drums, Pete Razzo on the guitar, and Alan Hearn on the bass. Ow! And I'm Chase Enriquez.
All right, we're going to go ahead and play Blue 72, but I want to thank you guys for coming in today, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Listeners that are in L.A., we're playing tomorrow on Metal Mondays at El Cid.
Oh, so you have some active gigs. You want to tell us about any other gigs you have?
So, we have tomorrow, at 9 o'clock we go on El Cid on Sunset. It's like East Hollywood. And then we have a couple things cooking. And then August 27th, we have another gig at the Universal Bar and Grill.
Well, it's good to have live music out and about again, and it does everything for the gig economy, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and play Blue 72 from Rising Elijah.
Fade
Oh, and I want to thank Chase from Rising Elijah, as well as Big Chris Flores, who made it all possible, as well as Phil Taylor, who connected us up, the CEO of Rock Solid Talent Entertainment record label. Stay tuned for more rock music and interviews right here on the Bears Den, WHYS Radio.